you for having me once again.
You're welcome.
So I'll be taking you through a bit of, not too much though, it's just going to be a bit of PowerShell, using assigning license to users using PowerShell. But however, I know that has been taken previously, but I'm going to do a bit of twist about it. So what I'm going to do is, first I will disable some plans in a particular subscription. I am sure probably in the on the last session on Msol, you were taken through how to get licenses using PowerShell, different kind of licenses available on the tenant. So I will pick a particular license here, disable some plans, then assign to users, and then we'll see probably what happened and how this PowerShell is going to affect the user. But before then, I will be also doing a bit of to get information about your tenant. Basically, what I'm going to do is run a PowerShell command that will give you an insight about your company name, contact address, and also about the a little bit of attributes that probably I will explain later on. So not to wait, so I'll be starting with the first PowerShell command, which is the get Msol company information, which is basically going to take us through on the information about your tenant. So let's see what we have here. I'm already connected to the Msol module, but I believe on the last session Martin talked about the Msol module,
yes,
and also spoke about Azure AD module as well. So
yes,
I've already installed this on my PC and I've already connected to it, so that's going to be easy for us. Disabling plans for a particular subscription,
because that's going to be really what's the word? It's very important to have that kind of function, because imagine you have a user and you'd like to assign, say you've purchased an E5 license for the user now. However, you want to restrict the flow that is access to some services. Using this PowerShell command, you can do that.
Exactly.
Cool.
So going forward in that, so I'll be running the PowerShell. I'm already, like I said before, I'm already connected to the Msol PowerShell. So I'll be running the first command right now to get a bit of information about my service plan, which I believe Martin spoke about in the last session. So right about now, I have the PowerShell get Msol account SQU. The output is going to show what the account and the subscription I have, including the service plan attached to those licenses as well. Forward on our discussion, I'm running the next PowerShell command here, which is the get Azure AD subscribe SQU. So this is going to give me my SQU path which I need. So take for instance, now it's showing me the licenses I have on my tenant. I have EMS Premium, I have Enterprise Premium. When you see Enterprise Premium, this is the highest subscription an admin can have on the tenant.
Okay.
So I'll be working with that Enterprise Premium. So what I'll be doing is I'll be disabling some plans, some services under Enterprise Premium. I'll be disabling services like Sway, Intune, and also RMS. Okay, don't let me start giving you insight about all those ones. So getting on to that, so what I'll be doing is I'll be disabling RMS, Sway, and Intune for my Enterprise Premium subscription. So I have a bit of script here which I'm gonna probably do a rundown of each of those lines.
Okay, so if you do not mind me asking as well, because I realized from the last commandlet or script, let's just call it commandlet, that you ran, you had to get Azure AD subscribe SQU. Now basically you're saying what's the importance of actually running this command? Is it just say a pre-step to the command, or rather to the idea of removing particular services?
Exactly.
or a whole subscription.
Exactly. So it's the idea of you getting the list of subscription you have on your tenant, and then from there you're going to be using a particular attribute from there, which is the SKU pack number. So that's the idea of running the get Azure AD subscribe SKU. So the idea is if it's going to list you the SKU pack that is available for you on the tenant.
So well, I guess what Adidas was trying to tell us right now is, in a bid to run the command or probably the script to provision users with particular subscriptions, then removing services under the subscription automatically, it needs to run the command to get the SKU on the computer, just to know the particular identifier for those subscriptions within the 365 environment. So say for instance, now like you said, when you have an enterprise premium SKU pack number, it means that you have the E5, the M365 E5. Now automatically, if you go to 365 now, you want to purchase a subscription, you wouldn't see any information as, or rather you wouldn't see enterprise premium, rather you'd be seeing E5, Microsoft 365 E5. However, for this commandlet to be able to run properly, we need this information, which is what he has done. I think it's a prelude to the bigger script he just ran. So
yeah, thank you for giving more insight on that. So my first command is user UPN, $user UPN. So what I'm doing is I'm calling a particular command. So basically I'm running this user UPN on a particular UPN. When I say UPN, means user principal name. So I'm running it against this particular ID being highlighted here. Then remember I said SKU pack number, right? So I'm calling that particular SKU pack number here. So what I'm saying is I'm working with this particular SKU pack number, which is Enterprise Premium in the layman time, which is Microsoft 365 E5. So I'm moving on to the plan list, which I'm going to disable for that particular Microsoft 365 E5, which is the $plan list, which is RMS Enterprise, which is right management, and also I'm going to Sway, yes, and also going to disable Intune and also Yammer. So going to the next line of command is license option, and saying that I'm going to be disabling this plan list. Then I'm also saying that set Msol user license, user principal name, $user UPN. Remember I called that command the other time. So meaning I've already captured my user principal name in my first line of command, which is this name, a leader at classic washng.onmicrosoft.com. Okay, so we're all set. Here we go. So two things have happened here, right? I've assigned license to Linda at classic washng.onmicrosoft.com, but at the same time, not all services are available for this particular user, because like I said before, I've already specified enterprise, RMS, Sway, Intune, and Hayama that is going to be under this disable plan for that particular user. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run a command to see the licenses available for Linda at classic washng.onmicrosoft.com.
Okay, so viewers, I believe, like he explained right now, what we want to do is basically just confirm if the process or the commands he ran or the script he ran already worked and has it done what we expect it to do. So basically, I do believe by running the command is running right now, we would be able to get a response for the list of licenses, less the subscription or the services that you are taking off. Now, this is a very cool concept, if you ask me, because there are some companies that have, say, internal rules or goals whereby they believe they need a particular subscription. However, users shouldn't have access to a particular service. Say some users shouldn't have access to stream. Probably they'll go in to be watching videos and the likes of just company policies. This is very good.
Other services have been disabled. The rest of the services available under Enterprise Premium is available for the